What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are in one of my bathrooms. Let's put on some light. Right now we're going to get ready. Today I thought that it would be fun for me to get ready and get my life together while we chat a little bit about my road to healing from my traumas. So I want to get right into today's video. I'm going to just touch up my hair, kind of curl it a little bit. Don't have any plans for anything special. So we're just gonna get right into this bad boy. Gonna wet it. And I styled it yesterday and it took all day to dry because if you guys know, I only air dry my hair, especially since I've been dyeing it this like auburn kind of color. I have not been applying heat to my hair, so I'm just gonna let it air dry, then I'll add some product and I'm gonna keep it natural, curly, and just like big and poofy. So let's do some skincare and try to get a little bit of makeup on today. I'm not gonna do too much. I want to do like a soft glam, but yeah, let's chat a little bit. First things first, I always go in with my Rose Instant Hydration Mist, and this is from Fresh. So we're gonna go ahead and I can never breathe after that. Okay. I like to overload my face so it's like glistening. My skin is like legit glistening because I like to apply my foundation, my care products, and then, you know, just like have it be nice and smooth on your skin versus it feeling dry and rough because I have a little bit of dryness around my nose. So just like, let me go check on. Sorry you guys, I am cooking some chicken in the air fryer and I didn't even realize that the machine was going off. So right now I am using Liz's facial serum and I've definitely been obsessed with this product. If you follow me on Amazon and I'm out of breath because I just ran up and down the stairs. If you follow me on TikTok, then you know I've been raving about Liz's products. Love her. This is Anointed Refined Fusion and she has a face serum. She has my absolute favorite. This is the Sea Moss makeup remover and I'm obsessed with this product. I only have a little bit left, so I gotta rack up because it's amazing. All right, so I'm gonna keep it light. I tinted my eyebrows and I didn't do a great job because I don't have the things that I need to tint my eyebrows. So a little sad about that, but what can you do? They look decent. As I said, I'm going very light. I'm literally only gonna do a little bit of mascara and call it a day. So I'm putting on some foundation just around my eyebrows, on my forehead. I am using my fingers because I cleaned my beauty blenders last night and I usually let them air dry in this little holder that I have in my other bathroom, but they're not fully dried yet. So just gonna let them dry up and use my fingers. Perfect. Natural, nice, fresh, little something, a little pick-me-up for the skin, but nothing too crazy. I think I'm just gonna do that with a little mascara. Maybe we'll throw in, no, I don't want to go crazy with the eyes either. Let me dapperoo this. I am obsessed with Rare Beauty, you guys. I don't know where I came with this obsession, but I just really have been loving their products lately. So if you guys want me to do like a full video. Okay, now I am using my Rare Beauty. This is the mascara. And I've been really loving Rare Beauty lately. Just really appreciating their products. It kind of took me a little while, not gonna lie, but now that I'm on the ride, I'm staying on. So I really wanted to talk to you guys about my road to healing from my traumas. I feel like for a while now I've been wanting to go back to therapy and I haven't pulled the trigger because of many different reasons, but just recently I have felt this constant anxiety and like thinking about, oh my god, did I make the right decision? What about this boundary? Am I wrong for setting this boundary with family, friends, or, you know, in this dating world? So I had to seek for therapy again because I really want to work through those childhood traumas and things that I have dealt with as a little girl that has influenced my adulthood. A lot of the times we don't realize that the things that we experience as a child, we then tend to bring into our adulthood if we don't work through those things. It could be a positive thing and it could be a negative thing that is implemented into your life. I know that the feeling of being broke and poor has certainly motivated me to be a really ambitious, independent woman. I know my mother's journey to coming to this country, becoming a citizen, working extremely hard. I am just forever grateful for her struggles and her sacrifice, because they've brought me to have this amazing abundant life that I have. And what I mean by abundance, I don't mean lujo, I don't mean, you know, material, but I mean just like the ability to be a citizen in this country. Not that it's like you're better than if you're not, because my mom came to this country, but it's just like I'm grateful for her sacrifice. Because of her sacrifice, I get to have a level of education that she didn't. I get to have opportunities that she didn't. So I was raised a way in which I always seen this life of struggle. And when I started becoming an adult, I really had to grow up at such a young age, and that impacted me in ways that I really didn't realize, but it started to affect me emotionally, physically, financially, and then within my relationship. So I really wanted to come to terms with what are these childhood traumas that I've experienced with my mother's marriage, with the relationship between my mom and my father. How did that affect me? And in the ways in which I look for a man, because my sisters, well, they don't have the best choice of judgment when it comes to, you know, guys. And I say that with pride, because I do. I've chosen, my ex was an amazing person, just wholesome, humble guy, and just like the most amazing person you can imagine. My family has nothing bad to say about this guy. He was not disrespectful. He came from a family of values. I mean, everything was great. It's just that our situation didn't work out, and it's fine, because I realized that yes, it could have worked, but it takes two. And we have ended our relationship, and for reasons that the both of us only know. You know, I have expressed a little bit about my relationship and what that meant to me, how it played a role in my life. You know, when you think you're going to spend the rest of your life with someone, but unfortunately you don't communicate. Like, there's so many things that I dealt with in my relationship that, yeah, I may have pinpointed, but if we had just been open to outside help. And my ex really wasn't, and it's okay. Sometimes you'll find people that want to put in the work and people that just don't want to put in the work. Maybe they had a different perception of what marriage or what commitment truly was. Or maybe just at the time that was really, really scary, right? Me spending 7 years with someone, getting this life in my head that I'm about to marry my best friend and my lover, and then that just being pulled under me. I fell into such a deep depression. I felt like I had to find myself all over again, my goals and my vision for my life and my plans, because I've been spending these last 7 years envisioning a life with this person. Then now I have to re-envision my life just with me and what's important to Tiffany. There was just a lot that I had to deal with, and some things I dealt with healthy, some things I dealt with unhealthy. And now I'm at a place in my life where I'm at acceptance. So with this phase of acceptance, I feel like I've entered this realm where I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel like, oh my God, I'm just so devastated. I've been through that stage for years, and I've hurt more than I think anybody could hurt. People still can hurt you, and things happen. And they say the closest one to you end up hurting you the hardest. So it is what it is, but I have shit to work through. All right, guys, I got a little sidetracked, but so I have a lot of traumas that I want to work through and just like learn to accept. And if there's something in that I could have as a learning lesson or something that can mold me into being a better woman, being a better wife one day. And that's another thing I want to talk about, because I've spoken about my relationship a lot, and I just want to talk about, like, do I still believe in marriage? I get that question a lot because people on TikTok see that I talk about this topic all of the time, about how I ended my relationship, how I, you know, walked away from someone I was about to spend the rest of my life with, and what that was like. And in the beginning, you guys, yes, I did give up on marriage. Like, before I committed to this guy, he knew all the trust issues that I had. He knew all the times that people have hurt me in my past. he knew everything that I have dealt with, and for him to make me feel so secure, because I was so hesitant for us to proceed in this relationship, because I was like, no, like everybody that I give myself to just gives up on me, walks away from me, and then like I don't want to give myself to you, and then this happened. So we made a promise, and he made me promise that no matter how hard things got in our relationship or in our lives and everything that we can ever experience, that we would deal with it together, that we would never leave each other. I guess that's the part that hurts the most, is that when things got hard and really hard, because I don't want to discredit, things were really hard, right? But the difference is that I would have never given up. It just destroyed me. It made me feel like there is no hope. If my best friend and lover could hurt me so deeply, if we could share a child together and 2 children together who are in heaven right now, if we have had this wholesome experience that no one else has ever had but you and I have had, and that still mean nothing, that's still not change the dynamics of our lives. I just went through such a terrible breakup in my life that I never ever want to get myself into that place again. I never want to give anybody else the satisfaction of me loving them so much that within the process I lose myself. I just don't want to do it anymore. I don't deserve that. I don't think anybody in their right mind should love someone so much that they forget their goals, their passions, their I didn't forget them, but I feel like I loved him so much that I put his stuff in front of everything else and making him happy and how to please him. But then I didn't know how to do that because he couldn't reciprocate and he couldn't communicate. So then we were like going in circles. I felt like I was being put into a box, and the box was closing in tighter and tighter and tighter, and I couldn't fucking breathe, and I was suffocating. And I felt like I'm a driver. I'm a type A personality. I know the things that I want. I know the things that I want to experience in life. I usually hit it again with the fresh mist because I like it to be really dewy, but it's like I had to make a decision, and it's okay that things don't work. It's okay, but you have to be ready and willing for the outcome. So I just wanted to heal from the traumas that I've experienced in my breakup. I want to learn and have a better understanding. Hey, look, there's gonna be my story, his story, and then our story. And I'm very conscious of that. He has things that he can say about me, and I have things that I can say about our relationship. But I have been very keen on acknowledging the things that I could have done better, or the things that maybe were not okay, and maybe that stemmed from my past traumas. So the story and the point here is that I have been struggling deeply with, I feel like I've reached a ceiling of healing and I can't do the rest myself. I'm a very spiritual person, and I believe in the Lord. I believe in my Lord and Savior. So I know that God has brought me to this point, but we should do work here on earth. And part of that work is saying, hey, you know what? I want someone to speak to. I want someone who is a mediator, who doesn't take one side over the other, but can listen and guide me and say, hey, listen, this is what you were experiencing, and maybe this is what you could have done better, or just help me work through that, because I truly feel like that alone would make such a big difference in my life and in my next relationship and my next opportunity to be in a marriage or to be in a committed relationship, because I'm not dating to date. For those of you who've been watching my channel or know me from social media, I do not date to date. I don't give anybody life. I don't have the time for it. I've done online dating, and it's just not for me, because a lot of people don't want committed relationships. They don't think about marriage. They don't think about, having a foundation that you can truly build upon. People are just, in my generation, are just really young and trying to find themselves, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just not a place where I feel like I'm gonna meet my soulmate. It must be in the church, y'all, because I just don't know what to say. It must be in the church. I just realized that I cannot find my Charlotte Tilbury like anywhere, which sucks. This is one of my favorite sprays, but unfortunately it broke in the box and I can't find the top. So I think I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Sand Haze palette, and I'm just going to go in with some neutrals. I wasn't gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna go crazy. I always do the same color just to give me a little nothing crazy. But today I have a ton of editing to do for some content before I head to Florida. So I'm going to be posting a lot this week, and for the next couple of weeks I'll be rolling out my surgery videos. As you guys know, I am heading out on Friday, so I will be vlogging my trip there, and I will be vlogging my stay in Miami, my surgery, and I'm super excited to chat with Dr. LaGrasso about just just my surgery plans and what I plan to do. I'm hoping to have a smooth sailing scenario, you know, but I'm excited, you guys. I really wanted to do my arms, really wanted to do my arms, but you know what, I think I'm just gonna save it for another time because I do need to get back to work ASAP, and I know that the recovery process will be a little bit longer, so I'm just like concerned. I want to be able to like move my arms, and I'm already going to be struggling with my breast recovery so I just don't think I want to do that to myself this time. I have a lot going on and a lot of business plans that I have that require my full attention physically, mentally, financially, so I just don't think it's the right idea for me right now. But I swear to God, if I could just take like 3 months off from work, I would totally do my arms, like, totally. But for now, I think I'm just gonna work really hard on eating super clean, doing my exercises. I've been doing some exercises now up until my surgery. I won't be able to do anything once I get surgery, so yeah, I'm just kind of taking advantage of the opportunity that I have now to recover, heal, and I will keep you guys in tune with what I decide and what goes on in the consultation with the doctor. Well, the in-person consultation the day before surgery. I have my ultrasound still to do, so I still have a lot of things to get done, but I'm really excited. I'm a little nervous because I've never ever gone on vacation with my parents. I am using Liz's body butter for dry and sensitive skin. This has been golden. This is like the third one that I have, so I will put her Instagram down below for you guys to go check out her Instagram. Look how beautiful this leaves my skin, completely glistening. And I have really sensitive skin, so I can't just put anything on my body. It smells amazing. Truly is a body butter, and I put it all over my bum, my breastises. I put it everywhere. Obviously, you should never put anything inside of the cootie cat because that's very sensitive, you know, so you gotta be careful with that. But just like on the sides of my legs, on the exterior, on my bum. So that is that, but I think this is the final look. I'm just gonna keep it super cash, and I'm only gonna use chapstick for my lips today because I don't really feel like wearing lipstick. Sometimes I do like a lip tint and a gloss, which I do have one that Liz gave me, but it's fine. I just feel like a little blistex today. But as I was saying, you guys, about my healing and my traumas, I am on the road to just work through these bad boys. If you've been thinking about therapy and you're contemplating, guys, it is okay. Whether you're doing really great or you're not feeling your best self, it's okay, and therapy is okay, and we need to have more dialogue around it. It is totally fine for you to also incorporate your faith, your spirituality, whatever it is that you believe in. Really rely and hone in on that. But of course, it's our job to do things here on earth as well. And if we can seek for guidance, seek for guidance. Originally, I was looking for someone that was a Christian therapist just to align our values, but it was really hard because I wanted to go with one specific person from my congregation, maybe down the road. So right now I'm just going through someone for my insurance. She's amazing. I really love working with her. It's great to have someone again that I can talk to. It's either in person or virtual. Lately, we've been having virtual sessions because it's just a little more convenient with my work schedule, but it's amazing. And the place is called ThriveWorks, and I'm gonna actually put all of their information in the description down below for you guys. So if you've been thinking about therapy, you wanna do online therapy, you wanna go to something in person, if you're in New Jersey, great, you can have that in-person option. If you're not in New Jersey, it's still okay because there's virtual options. So I will give you guys the details down below, the name of the therapist that I go to, but you can also select a ton from that same organization of ThriveWorks. They have a ton of therapists, but I will give you guys their information in case if anyone is interested. This is not sponsored by any means. I'm not getting paid to say this. This is just from the bottom of my heart. Someone who's always struggled with mental health. I think it's really important if, you know, you're going through something, you're unsure of what it is, or maybe you want to work through things, or maybe you just don't want to have these conversations with friends or colleagues, or you don't really have someone to talk to. Therapy is amazing and it's freeing, and I'm an advocate for no pharmaceutical anything, so I'd be quick to be like, no, I'm not going on antidepressants. Like, you have to stay within your values and know when to speak up, but I am an advocate and I think it's great, and you know, it's really been helping so much. I'm excited to bring you guys along this healing journey because it is a healing journey and it's going to be a long one. I have a therapy session tomorrow too, but she said to me last week, like, get ready, Tiffany, because you've been through some things and we're going to work through those. Like, we're really going to break those down, and there's going to be emotional times. There's going to be times where it's going to be sessions where you're just breaking down, and I want you to be receptive to that and be ready for that. And I'm just like, Oh my God. I was like about to cry, just her telling me that. So like I could be this strong person and this Leo, this strong personality, but let me tell you guys, I am a sensitive bitch. I am so sensitive and I'm very emotional and I just love so hard and I have a heart of gold and I just give people everything and all of me. And 9 times out of the 10, people are just so disappointing and they just are such a letdown. And it's just like learning to deal with things and focusing on the things that you can control. So I'm a firm believer in putting yourself first and just honing in on this process of healing. That is all for today's video. Thank you for doing a quick and easy get ready with me and spending time with me and just talking about our healing journey and just working through those issues. So thank you guys so much for spending time with me. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of a quick get ready with me. Stay tuned for more videos because I am going to Miami this weekend. I'm having my surgery in a few days, guys. I've been talking about this surgery for so long, but it's finally here and you guys get to be a part of it. So if you have any questions about my surgery, about what I'm doing, everything that you want to know, comment down below because I'm going to be vlogging this entire journey. And it's so important for me to have this as an educational standpoint for you. So if you guys want to know anything in particular or specific, just comment down below. I will see you guys in Miami.